I'm Lauren Simonetti. Welcome back. Well, it's Friday. It's quitting time soon, maybe already for some people. And if you're thinking of a nice cold one, maybe you can have that craft brew in an aluminum can. I've never seen that, but Patrick Manning is joining us now to tell us a little bit more about this trend and whether, beer drinkers are really responding favorably to it. Hi, Patrick. Happy Friday. Happy summer.
Hey, Lauren, happy Friday, happy summer to you as well. Yeah, this is something, as a beer enthusiast myself, shopping for beer, you always expect to see, more expensive craft beer in bottles. Well, a little while ago, breweries were noticing a lot of times people were looking for more ways to recycle their craft beers, so they started to put them in cans. But another benefit is that now you can start bringing those beers to, say, a park outside, or in the case here down in El Paso, a nice swimming pool. And it's really taking off nicely. So find out what we got here.
Summer is here, and it's the season to enjoy some cold ones out in the sun. But don't you hate it when you've got a cooler full of some delicious bottled brews and come across a sign like this? Well, good news, folks. Breweries like Goose Island, Saison, and Magic Hat are among many craft brew companies now producing top-notch beers in cans.
They get cold very, very fast. They stay a little bit longer. On the cans, it blocks out the light completely as opposed to a bottle, whether you have a green, clear, or brown bottle.
But cans, they're just for cheap beers, right? That's the perception of many customers walking into Paul Fiero's craft beer store.
Initially, they're a little hesitant, as most people associate craft beer with being only in bottles.
But managers here at L&F Distributors in El Paso say the trend is taking off nicely.
Craft beer in cans, how are sales going?
Craft beer in cans are out through the roof. It's the new want and need. Environmentally, fresh, and just in demand.
Perez says one disadvantage of cans is there's more bisphenol A, also known as BPA, the chemical that gives lining inside canned products, and it's known to cause birth defects, and that may shy some buyers away. But coming from a can or bottle, beer pros say the product has the same yummy taste.
Just like with a book, you can't judge a beer by its cover. What's inside that matters.
Bottles up, and cheers for summer.
Now, Lauren, I suppose we can thank breweries this summer for having a little more peace of mind when you're out at the pool and you can walk around more barefoot with no fear of hopefully stepping into glass. That is, if it came from a beer bottle.
Tough assignment, Patrick. How'd you get that one?
We've got a wonderful lifestyles and travel department over there at foxnews.com, and I came up with a concept. Originally, I wanted to do a story on pairing up food with craft beers, but they said, you know what, this is kind of a new trend. Take a look, and I could totally relate. So hopefully, possibly, Lauren, can you relate to this? Do you ever feel a little hesitant maybe buying a craft beer in a can?
I'm not going to lie, I'm not much of a beer drinker, so I've never thought about it, but now I will. So a lot of craft breweries are selling their beer in cans right now.
Yes, many are. In fact, some are actually selling them exclusively in cans. So the option to buy a bottle. In fact, there's a brewery not far from you, 6 Point Brewery in Brooklyn. They're only selling them exclusively in cans.
So I have to turn to, right now, you will be the resident beer expert. Does it really taste different in a can, honestly?
I finally tried it myself not too long ago. Off the clock, by the way. And it was very, pretty much 100% the same. However, there's a couple of different kinds of beers, like maybe an amber, where it might taste just a little different. It might have been, the temperature of the beer when I opened it up, that kind of thing. But for the most part, the tastes are 100% the same. There's no difference in the brewing process.
Right.
What goes into the bottle is also going into the can. No difference whatsoever.
What about the price points, more or less? Are they typically the same?
Were you asking about price there, Lauren?
Yes, price.
Yeah, price, they are 100% the same. At least, what the distributor is selling to the buyer, which would be like, a beer store. It is the exact same price. But if you do, of course, walk into a beer store, they might be trying to mark down the cans, maybe to promote them. But otherwise, the prices are typically 100% the same.
All right, look at that. A growing trend. Patrick Manning, thank you so much. Great story to kick off summer with.